you finna drop tomorrow with the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit, what the hell, bitch? First of all, bro, all beat makers are producers, but not all producers are beat makers. You don't know my sound and da-da-da. Like, nah, bro, that's not it. Like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just listen, bro.
Welcome to the Made in the Studio podcast, where we spotlight some of the creatives behind your favorite songs. I'm your host, Desmond A, and today we have a very special guest. Today's guest has produced records for very popular recording artists such as BigXthaPlug, Lil Baby, Moneybagg Yo, Finesse 2 Times, and much, much more. It's with great pleasure that I introduce to the podcast platinum producer, Benmari.
Appreciate you having me, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. How did you get into music in the first place? And then how did you get into production more specifically?
I just always been into just interested in music since a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's really in my blood for real. Like my pops was in a Tejano band. My grandma used to sing, you know, Spanish music. My brother would play drums in like a little rock band he had or whatever. So like it's just always been in my blood, bro. Always just been interested in, you know, music in general, like all kinds of music. And I started getting into it for real my senior year of high school, the second semester in February. So yeah, I just made 8 years.
Since you have a musical background, some producers just kind of jump into it, just learn a DAW. So do you feel like having a musical background gives you some type of advantage over other producers?
Yeah, it could because like when I was in school and stuff, I did band, I did choir, you know what I'm saying? I did stuff like that, and it really gave me like a kind of like a head start with when I first opened up FL and I started learning how to, you know what I'm saying? I kind of already knew how I wanted everything to sound, you know what I'm saying? I just had to figure out how to put it into the computer. But yeah, bro, like definitely gives you an edge because you already got that, you know what I'm saying? You already got that experience, you got that ear, you know what I mean? So it's definitely an edge, I would say.
Okay. And since it does give you an edge, do you feel like more producers should start learning music theory and whatnot? Because it's kind of a conflict online. Some people say you need it, some say you don't.
Nah, you don't really need it. You don't necessarily need it. Like, you just need to know like the basics, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go a long way just knowing like just the very minimum basic music theory, bro. But you don't necessarily need to know that either. Like, you could just make a hit, like just off of, you know what I'm saying? If it sounds good, it sounds good, bro. Like, shit, it is what it is.
What producers would you say influence your style of production the most?
I say Pimp C, bro. One of them for sure. Yay for sure. Who else, man? Manny Fresh. Just Blaze. Just Blaze slept on, bro. Just Blaze is another one for sure. Yeah. From this era, I say Metro, Southside, you know, all the goats, trap goats and whatnot.
You know, some people say YouTube type beats, people shouldn't do it, people should do it. Kind of what are your thoughts around posting YouTube type
Shit.
beats?
Shit, bro. Me personally, I when I got good for real at making beats, that's when I started putting all my shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was doing for a long time. And it really, in my experience, it helped me out. You know what I'm saying? You never know who's gonna come across your music, bro. Like if you just put all your beats and just put them out, you know what I'm saying, into the world, somebody's gonna find it, somebody that can really make it worth using, you know what I'm saying? I was putting shit on YouTube for a long time, bro, years, and like just staying consistent, doing it every single day. And I be telling producers all the time, like, bro, it's not even that hard. Like, you just gotta upload 1 to 2 beats every day. Like, it's a few clicks. It's not hard, bro. Like, and if you do that every single day consistently, like your views will grow, your everything, you know what I'm saying? All of that. Then you could get to monetizing it, and then your possibilities broaden. Everything's just out there. Like I done got so many placements off of YouTube beats, bro. Like I done got my first gold plaque off of YouTube beat. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man. So all the producers out there sleeping on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
One thing that I figured out is that a lot of producers are kind of insecure about putting themselves out there. And you mentioned that you posted your beats when you got good. So how did you know your sound was good enough to actually attract, buying customers, real artists, and things like that?
I ain't gonna lie, I lied. Because now that I think about it, bro, my first beats that I put on YouTube were probably like they were trash, bro. But they were good enough. They weren't like trash as like when you first start producing, but they were good enough to like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a starting point. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to like, you know what I'm saying, hard shit that was already out, like shit that everybody was listening to, and like I'll just listen to the beats and I would be like, I'd be like, yeah, my shit don't sound like that. You know what I'm saying? So I would like just try to remake shit and try to like, you know what I'm saying, get as close as I could to like whatever the industry sound was. And then like as far as like just making a good beat. And then from there, like I know I can make a good beat. Now I'm gonna try and make my own flavor, you know what I'm saying? My own sound, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of producers are in that, some are in the beginning phases and some are in the phases where they want to get to your point where they develop their own unique sound that people actually want. So how did you get to that point where you stop, kind of imitating other people and you created your own unique sound? Like, how
Yeah,
did you
yeah.
do that?
I would like listen back to like all the old music that would like inspire me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, like the Pimp C's and the Just Blazes and the Southside, what have you. I would like take the little all the little stuff that I really like to do in my music and kind of like just put it all in a pot, you know what I'm saying? I would take all these aspects from like different things that I like, different vibes, different sounds, and I would like be like, how can I mix it all in one and like make one, but like to where it sounds good, you know what I'm saying? How can I like blend them and like, make it like some new shit, like some fresh shit. And like just experiencing with shit like that, bro. And even like collaborating too, like, you know what I'm saying? Collaborating too. Like,
Okay, yeah, definitely. That's great advice. Moving forward with your Moneybagg Yo placement, some to hate on. How exactly did that one come to be?
man, that one was crazy, bro. Cause at that point in time, I just started like making loops and like sending them out and stuff. I had never been on that before. Like I never used to really like make loops. I would make my melodies and my loops and stuff, but I would never like really send them out and stuff. Just to like the producers that I fucked with, like on some close shit. That was when I started like actually like sending out melodies and stuff. And one day I seen my homie Clutch Frenchie, he was cooking up on live. And I was just chilling. As soon as I seen him on live cooking up, I heard of him, came here to the studio room, and I sent him some stuff. It was like literally like within the 10 minutes of me sending him some stuff, and he started cooking up, and then he got off live or whatever, and then he called me. He was like, it was like a split. It was like happened so fast, bro. He was like, yeah, Back heard the beat. He was fucking with. He's finna hop on it. I was like, shit, bet. Then like 45 minutes later, he called me back. He was like, yeah, hey, this mother, we got one. This mother might be fucking around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, bro, that's crazy. Cause like the window of time, like from me seeing my boy Frenchie on live cooking up to the point like he called me and confirming like, yeah, like bag on this hoe. It's probably gonna fuck around and drop. Like that window was like an hour, bro. Like it happened so fast. Yeah, bro, it shit was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's like one of the fastest placements I've ever
Crazy.
heard of.
Yeah. He said, when he started cooking up the beat, that Bag was in the next room, getting a haircut, and he heard the beat, and he went in there like he wasn't even done with his haircut, like apron on, still, and that cape on and everything. He was like, "Yo, I need that." I was like, "Bro, that is crazy. That's hard."
Man, that's an insane story, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
to me, that it kind of shows, a lot of the power of collaboration. So,
yeah, yeah. And I made that loop with my boy Concept P and Cash too, man. Shout out to my
okay.
boys, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Shout out to them. It's a very good song, guys. Make sure you check that one out. Kind of talk to some of the producers out there about the power of collaboration. Some producers kind of like, oh, I want to do it all myself and get 100%. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
And it kind of limits you. So, talk
yeah,
about
for sure.
collaboration.
My thing with collaboration, bro, is like I don't see nothing wrong with collaboration. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn like how many people is on the beat for real. The song's good, the song's hard. Like the thing with collaboration, bro, is like if you're like that fond of collaboration, you must not be confident that you're gonna get more placements for real. You know what I'm saying? You can always get more placements on your own, bro. Like I just don't see it like that. Like, oh nah, I want all the pie to myself. Like I like to make music, bro. So and even I like to make music with my homies, you know what I'm saying? So if we, you know what I'm saying, we link up, cook up, like we not even thinking about that, like, oh, like you getting this, like you getting this, like you getting this much, you getting this much. Like, nah, we just cooking up. We already know what it is. Like, shit, let's cook up, make some hard ass shit. If some come out of it, you already know what it is. It's split down the middle. Like everybody get it, you know what I'm saying?
Now, moving forward to your YTB Fat Calm It Down Part 2, how did that one come to be?
I sent me and my boy Concept, shout out my boy Concept again. Me and my boy Concept had a cooked up a loop, and I sent that one to Frenchie as well. And same thing, bro. Like it was like, man, that's hard. Like I need that. Cooked up the beat. He was like, man, it's hard. I need that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, Frenchie like, and it's funny, bro, because it always happens like this. Like sometimes you don't hear nothing, and then it's like out the blue. It's like out the blue, like yeah, Fat on this. We finna drop tomorrow with the video. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. What the hell, bitch? Shit, I ain't shit. Like out the blue, bro. And that's how that one. That's how that one went. Like it was just out the blue. Like, cause I sent my boy Frenchie that loop like probably weeks or months before that, and then he just put us in the group chat and was like, "Yo, like I used this loop, fast on it. We finna drop with the video tomorrow or whatever." And I was like, "Shit, bet," and that was it, bro.
Nice, fire,
Hell
fire.
yeah, hell yeah.
Moving forward to your the newest placement, one of the newest placements, the Cincy Molly Precious
Yeah.
song. How did that one
Yeah.
happen?
I cooked up the beat with my boy 10K Wavy. He had pulled up on me at the crib and we was just cooking up, bro. Either I sent it to my boy Will No Sleep, and he got it to her, or Wavy sent it to him. I don't know, something like that. I gotta go back and look, but that's how that one worked. And like we had worked with Molly before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just how that one went down.
You know, I noticed that you work with a studio out there. It's called the Blender. Is that the studio name?
Yeah, that's our studio, bro. Me, Cat, my boy Cass, my boy C2, all of us. Like that's our headquarters. That's where out here in Houston. That's where we do things at.
As a producer who does work in a recording studio, in your view, what's the difference between a beat maker and a producer?
First of all, bro, all beat makers are producers, but not all producers are beat makers. And the reason why I say that is because, bro, whether you made the beat in your fucking mama's house, grandma's house in the basement, and sent it to them, emailed it to them, or whether you made it in the studio right in front of their fucking face and was there during the recording process, whatever, either or, your name's still gonna be in the credits as producer. You made the beat. All right, so if they're rapping, like whether they change a section, whatever, like let's move this here, make this here, like the foundation is still there. Like whatever the artist is performing over, that foundation is whatever that producer that cooked up, whatever he made, that's still what they rapping on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's still that section. What if that producer that made the beat at his grandma's crib and sent it off and arranged it a certain way? Like this is the hook, this is the verse, such and such, so and so. What if they record the song that way? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So it's a tough subject, bro, because like it's all the same, but it's all different at the same time. The way I see it, bro, all beat makers are producers, but not all producers are beat makers.
What's one mistake that you hear new producers make when you listen to their beats?
Arrangement, they'll keep the beat the same way all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Without like changing anything. Like they might change a few things, but it won't be like anything drastic enough to where you can tell where a section is changing, you know what I'm saying? Like whether oh, this is the verse, this is the hook, or this is, a little breakdown, a little build up, what have you. It'll just be the same shit all the way through. Like, no, like mix it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Take some stuff out, layer this, that, take some stuff out. Like that and out of key 808s. Make sure your shit is in key.
Yes, yes. Thank you. So, well, we all hear it, man. You know, when you produce for a while, you can hear them out of key 808. So yes.
Hey, all right, and I'm gonna say this too,
Mhm.
cause we hear this all the time, but I'm gonna tell you, nobody ever tells you how to get your shit in key real quick. All you gotta do is match the root note and 808, put it on the same note, bro. That's all you gotta do, gang.
Yes, guys, please, please. Makes my skin crawl when I hear them out of key 808. You know, a lot of producers like the creative side of, beat making and things like that. So kind of talk to us about the importance of the business side when it comes to music production.
Man, very important, bro. When you're starting off learning how to make beats and produce, you should start learning how the business goes too. You know what I'm saying? Like don't start making the music and then just figuring out how the business goes later, cause that shit'll get you messed over for real. But can I curse on it? That shit'll get you fucked over, bro. You go in there blind, like, and sometimes it's okay, like to fuck up, like, hey, like you gonna learn. It's okay to learn the hard way too. In my opinion, the best way to learn is the hard way. If you go in ignorant and blind to shit and you don't know certain shit, the label folks, they don't give a fuck, bro. Like they'll take advantage of that. You'll get messed over, you'll get the short end of the stick. So I advise all up and coming producers, bro, learn the business as you go. Don't wait until some shit pop off and like it's like, oh, what do I do now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nah, you wanna already know what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, when some shit pop.
Do you like consult an attorney and things like that or a manager whenever you're
Yeah, definitely gotta find an attorney, one you can trust, that you could be comfortable and cool with to like talk about like and ask everything you want to ask, talk about anything you gotta talk about as far as the business. Yeah, definitely helps out a lot. They'll give you a lot of game, bro, and they'll tell you everything you need to know. I always say you don't even need a manager, you just need a lawyer.
Mm, right.
Cause I've never had a manager, bro, ever.
What's one thing that you know about production now that you wish you knew when you started at the beginning?
Man, the business, one.
Okay.
Two, how to network. That's a big thing, bro. Like now it's real easy for me to get in the studio and just network and talk and introduce myself. And like when I was younger, bro, I was always real nervous to go to a studio. Like I was already cold at making beats before I ever even been in a real studio situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would advise producers to like get in the studio and network with people as much as you can as early as possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause learning how to talk and network and talk business, like that's just important, bro. You don't want to be like just this cold ass producer going into the studio and then like you all weird and shit. You can't socialize because you don't know how to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely don't want to be like that, bro. Like learn how to communicate with people, network, talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just be cool, like talk. Be just like straight up about your intentions and like what you know what I'm saying? What you trying to get out of people? Cause like you don't want to bullshit and beat around the bush. Like, no, like tell them straight up, like, yo, like, I'm a producer, bro. Like, I'm trying to work with you. Like, let's get some work in. Let's do this shit for this person, this person. I got this and this for this person. You know what I'm saying? I know you locked in with so-and-so. Like, bro, let's work on some shit. Like, let's get, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Like they say, closed mouths don't get fed. You gotta
Exactly.
speak up
Exactly.
and.
Closed mouths don't get fed, bro.
How would you advise producers on time management since producers wear so many hats these days, doing social media, making loops? How would you advise them on time management?
It all comes down to like self-awareness, bro. You gotta really know yourself and like know how, nobody knows yourself better than you know what I'm saying? You know how long it takes you to make a beat. You know how long it takes you to handle your business and upload this and do that. You know how many files you got to organize, you know what I'm saying? It's really you know what I'm saying? It's all on you thing. It's a mind thing. Like you gotta just stay on top of your shit, bro. Just you know what I'm saying, discipline. And when you're building like a schedule per se, like it's just like anything else, bro. You got to figure out like, how to make shit fit. That's another thing too. Finish your beats, like when you make them type shit. Try to at least, cause then you just gonna have a bunch of beats unfinished, and that's gonna throw off your schedule and time and this shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'll say. Finish your beats. It'll make everything else a whole lot easier with your timing and your scheduling and shit.
Producers out there, you got to be self-aware, reflect, and call yourself out. If you're wasting
For
time on
sure, bro.
TikTok and stuff.
For sure, bro.
And you mentioned, all those unfinished beats, and a lot of producers, run into beat block. So, what are some ways that you get through beat block?
Stop making beats for a second. Just go. What I like to do when I got beat block is depending on how I feel. Like if I'm still in the music, like sometimes I get beat block, but it's like, damn, bro. But I'm still like in the mood to create. Like I'm still in the music mood. You know what I'm saying? I just can't really come up with nothing right now. But like what I usually do is like I'll go back and listen to like all the old shit that inspired me back then. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'll do. Find like a hit that I fuck with, like heavy, and like try to remake that beat. You can do shit that has nothing to do with music, bro. Like everybody says the cliche shit, like go play the game or go for a walk or go work out. But like, I'm just gonna say the same thing. Like, bro, like just go work out or something. Go be with your family. Go, you know what I'm saying? Go mess around with the females or something. Like it's okay to not be in the beat making mood, bro. But I understand how like it might feel like you not making progress, but sometimes, hey, if you just not in the mood, you just not in the mood, bro. But definitely do something to get inspired, you know what I'm saying? Just get that creative flow going, you know what I'm saying?
Do you set like specific daily goals or weekly goals for like loops and beats and things like that? Or do you just more so free flow?
When I first was starting out, like hell yeah, like I was like, bro, I would wake up. I used to always try to make at the very least 3 beats a day, you know what I'm saying? And I was doing that every day, like 3, 5, sometimes maybe 10 beats, you know what I'm saying? And then I would also whatever beats, if I made those beats by myself, like I'm not gonna make every beat by myself, but them solo beats that I made, like I would strip the loops and then like, you know what I'm saying, put the loops to the side too, you know what I'm saying? Stay on top of your shit, bro. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little different now because I got a daughter and stuff now, so I just be so like it's just whenever I get, you know what I'm saying, whatever I can get done, I get done, but I still make that goal every day, like do music today. Like make sure you do something that has to do with music today. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's make a beat, send out a beat, send loops, send, organize files, something that has to do with music that adds to, you know what I'm saying, to your inspiration, your quota, your just something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
you're a producer, you work with the recording studio, so you see a lot and you've worked with quite a few different people. So,
Mhm.
what's this one thing? What's this one trait that you see in producers that if you see it in that producer, you're like, okay, this producer's gonna stick around, and if you don't see it, you're like, man, this guy, he's gonna be gone.
Man, I be seeing a lot of these young producers, bro. They just be like on their phone. You know what I'm saying? Like they just be sitting in there on their phone, bro. Shit like that, and like they might hop on like one beat and they be done for the night, and but they're there the whole night. You only got on one beat, cause you know what I'm saying. And if you see that producer who's like into the session, like yo, like you know what I'm saying, like really suggesting stuff, trying to work. You know, you can just tell, bro. Like it'd be a lot of motherfuckers on there just sitting in there on their phone, bro. Like just like, what are you there for real? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times them be the ones that's mad that, you know what I'm saying, they ain't really got no shit coming out or stuff like that. Well, like, bro, you not working for real. You know what I'm saying? I understand like when you in there for so long, like I myself, like, I might just sit in there and chill, but like for the most part, like, bro, it's like you gotta make sure you always working in that mode for real. But like that's how I can tell at least. Like I be peeping stuff like that.
Same question for like recording artists and rappers. Yeah, what's that thing that if you see, they're gonna stick around. If you don't see, man, this guy's
Man,
gonna be gone.
with artists for real, like there's some artists who are just like machines, bro. Like they're nonstop, song after song after song after song. Even if they're not all like that great, but they're still knocking out songs, getting their sound down. You know what I'm saying? Because if you in the studio and you're not working on if you're not doing it, then you're not working on your sound, bro. Like your sound is nothing because you're not doing nothing in the studio. So when there's artists in the studio, bro, and they're knocking out song after song and that work ethic, bro, like, yeah, like that's how you know, like, hey. And plus on top of that, like they're hard, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, they're hard and they listen. They take a criticism, but not the wrong way. Artists that, you know what I'm saying, you try to tell them, you try to tell them something and they get offended. That's how you could tell off rip. That's how I could tell off rip, bro.
Okay.
If I'm trying to, yes, I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, give you some input, give you some, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make the records sound better. And like you start, so you don't know my sound and da da da. Like, nah, bro, that's not it. Like just, you know what I'm saying? Like just listen, bro. Like be like if when an artist is teachable and coachable, they really respect the producer's word of advice or whatever. Like, yeah, that's another way you can tell for sure. For sure.
In the music production game right now, it's a lot of talk about AI. So how do you
Mm.
feel personally about AI being used in music production?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't really too much fuck with it. But I will say, like the little AI shit that I have seen, like people use the AI. Like I ain't gonna lie, some of that shit do be hard, bro. Like it's crazy how AI could really like come out with some hard ass shit. Nah, like I prefer that soul, bro. Like it's just when something's like human made, it's gotta have soul behind it, bro. Can't nothing be too polished and too perfect and too like that stuff. Some of it do be hard though. I ain't gonna lie. It is a pretty cool creative tool, but nah, I like that soul, man.
Absolutely. Sometimes the mistakes that are made in the studio are like perfect, and
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like,
maybe
yeah,
too clean. So
exactly. Like I always say like a record supposed to sound like you're there while it's being made, you know what I'm saying? If it's made in a computer, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we can't stand and vibe inside of a fucking computer, you know what I'm saying?
now, Ben, you've worked with a lot of the top artists. You've done a lot of great things in the music game. So where do you see your music career in the next 5 years?
Man, definitely progressed. I'll say like life, bro. Life from music. I could see it being great, bro. Peaceful. My daughter's happy. My family's happy. I'm happy. Plaques on the wall. Big house. Not even a big house, just a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Nice little house, could do whatever I want, go wherever I want. Yeah, that's what life's gonna be like for me, yeah. All off the strength of the music and just that good feeling that music brings you, bro. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The money's cool and stuff, but like, obviously, I do it for the money, but I don't do it for the money. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. That's some great goals, man. Definitely.
Yeah, bro.
And when it comes to music, more specifically, do you have like a dream placement? Like, man, if I could get with this artist, we could some
Bro,
classics.
Travis, Travis for sure. Yay. If Pimp C was alive, bro, rest in peace, the legend Pimp C, bro. if Pimp C was alive, bro, I would definitely love to get in there and work with him, dog. Like, that's one for sure.
Yeah, man, I could definitely hear your production on Pimp C, man. Yeah, y'all would feel like a
For
glove.
sure.
What projects do you have coming up soon that we should be on the lookout for?
I don't really like to speak on future projects too much, like until they, you know what I'm saying, not till they come out. You know, I like to keep shit in the. I just don't like to jinx nothing for real. But
Uh,
I will say that. I will say though, I got some stuff coming out with my boy Lil Bubba. Shout out Lil Bubba, man. We working on some stuff with Lil Bubba and Money, man. Shout out to Lil Bubba, man, my dog. Yeah, I'll give you that one for sure, my dog.
Ben, definitely want to thank you for joining the Made in the Studio podcast. So, what are some last words of encouragement you want to leave for the producer community?
Just keep going, bro. Keep going no matter what, dog. If you really love music, if you really love making beats, if you really love production, you love, if you really love that shit for real, don't ever quit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when shit gets tough and reality hits, like I understand, like you do want to quit and just, do whatever, do something else, but you're gonna look back and be like, damn, I should have kept doing music because you're gonna always remember how doing music made you feel, you know what I'm saying? And like it's just a feeling you can't really get nowhere else, bro. And if you're really happy with that feeling, like that feeling makes you know what I'm saying, makes you happy for real. Like, dog, just keep doing music, bro. Don't quit. Fuck the money, fuck the clout, the placements, fuck the plaques. Bro, if you like doing music, don't ever quit doing music, bro. That's really all I gotta say.
Absolutely, man. Those are some great words of encouragement. So, ladies and gentlemen, Made in the Studio podcast, I will have a link to all of Ben's music, everything. You could check it out. Go there, support him, follow him, get everything you need from Ben. So, also review the podcast, leave the comments below. Definitely need some encouragement to keep the thing going. Once again, Ben, I want to thank you so much for
Sir,
joining the podcast. You
my
dropped
boy,
some
appreciate it, bro.
absolute gems, man. So yes, thank you for joining the podcast, my brother. You have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, bro. You too, man.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, bro.